Let's get real for a moment. When you're looking for a home appliance repairman, what do you look for? Well, in most cases, you look for someone who can do the job honestly and do it correctly the first time. Then you look for someone who's reasonable, someone who's going to give you a fair price for the work he does. Well, I got one that's even better than that. He'll give you the best price you're going to ever hear. His name is Chris Moore, and his service call is $35. Got a problem with the stove, refrigerator, freezer, washer, dryer, hey, you name it. If it's a home appliance, Chris can fix it, and he does it for a $35 service call, plus the cost of the parts and installation. Now, I don't know of any other repairman who's had as much experience, over 30 years, as Chris Moore, who will come to your home for a $35 service call. You know, once you have Chris at your house, you're going to want him back again and again and again, and you're going to recommend him to all your friends and relatives. So you want to have that phone number handy. So what do? Well, let's update. Let's not put it on a piece of paper and stick it somewhere where it's going to get lost or fall off, dry up, and disappear. Put it in your cell phone where you know you can find it when you need it, because you know someday you will need Chris Moore's number. It's 523-5911. Chris Moore's Appliance Repair. $35 service call plus the cost of the parts and installation. 523-5911. Put that in your cell phone right now.
The opinions expressed on NiagaraBroadcastNetwork.com are those of the host and the guest, not of management or the sponsors.
Well, the first leg is over.
Of election.
Yeah.
Yes, primary.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I don't know what
Close.
Yeah, close, but not enough people coming out. Very disappointed.
Well, I know.
And
Seems to be the way, but only 79, as of this broadcast, only 79 votes between Piccirillo and
Simon. Piccirillo's not conceding yet,
not yet. There's
and Restaino is claiming victory.
a couple hundred absentee ballots, apparently, to
So
check out.
we'll have to see how that goes. But those are the Democratic candidates.
Yes.
And they will be facing Glenn Chalokian.
Hi, Sal. How are you?
Good,
Hi,
Glenn.
Ro.
How you doing? Welcome
Hi.
back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
What did you think of yesterday? What did you make of it all?
Same
Low
thing.
turnout and
Disappointed with
everything?
low turnouts.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, 3,800 people. Sad. You know, I mean, that's you know, with all the complaints around Niagara Falls, and that's what we get, 3,800.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's every primary. You know, it seems like it's dropping the people coming out. So, I don't know. If you don't vote, you can't care, I guess, right?
Well, that's true.
don't know.
That's true.
I don't know what to think. I don't know how to. You know, maybe during the general election, everybody will come out. You jump back into this thing, and you were waiting. I know we've been talking right along, and all the candidates have been invited down to the show during the primary. Some found their way here a couple of times, some occasionally, some not at all. Glenn was here when he first kicked off his campaign, but he said, I'm waiting until after the primary to see what we're going to do. So now it's after the primary. What are you going to do?
Well, you know what, Sal? We're gonna have an exciting election. You know, I mean, we got a lot of good things coming up. I got a lot of good ideas. You know, I wanted to get the primary over right away, right after the 4th of July. I'm gonna start walking door to door again. We're putting a plan in place. I have a lot of things I want to do, and like I always said before, it's a lot of things, just simple fixes that we can do, and I'm going to do it. I'd like to come on the show. If I come up with 8 or 9 different things that I'm going to do, I want to come here. I want to show you how I'm going to do it. I want to put some little videos together. Going to tell you the prices and how I'm going to make things happen. And, you know, like I always said, I'm a guy that's hands-on. I'm a problem solver. And, you know, we're running out of time. And I'm excited. And, you know, I'm new on Facebook now this year that everybody yelled at me I should have done last time. The people are reaching out to me. And so I'm excited. I guess we got a little technology now, and we're reaching a lot of people. And every day I'm meeting people that want to meet me. I'm very accessible. And I'm just going to do that all summer. Get to November and work very hard. And
This is a long period between now and the general election. This is longer than usual now, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We got November 5th, so you know we got 4 or 5 months of hard campaigning. So,
You ran for mayor before,
yeah, lost by 63.
lost by 63 votes.
Yeah.
What, what did you learn from that maybe you can bring into this one? I mean, the 63 votes, it's close.
Well, you know, Ro, like, I'll tell you the truth, we just talked about the primary. No one came out that election either.
Yeah.
So, like, the primary, I was lucky we're in the general now. I didn't have a primary. Knock on wood, it was good.
Right.
So, you know, it was discouraging. Again, every year you see people not coming out to vote. I'm just hoping that, the numbers will come up for the general. You know, what did I learn? I mean, the Facebook stuff, the more accessible to get to me, access to me. I thought people could get to me. So I'm thinking every way possible, I got to get the message out to everybody. And that's every age, every kind of group. And the message is real simple. Anything, the aggravations that you have in your life, I'm going to be able to fix that. You know, I got a lot of good ideas. We'll talk about it today.
Okay.
But I'm the person, like, if you call me, text me, I get back to you. You know, you hear different stories, different politicians you can't get a hold of. I've been doing it my whole life, that people call me if I can help you. My mom always said it doesn't cost nothing to be nice or help people, and that's what I'm always doing, and I think that's what Niagara Falls is about. Good people need help. We're in a town that, you know, we shouldn't be this bad. We were just talking earlier about,
No.
you know, wonders of the world, Falls, Niagara Falls.
Right, that's right.
You know, I grew up with a lot of older people, and you hear about the history of Niagara Falls, the actors, the actresses, the sports people that hung around here. You know, I mean, the business people, the great people that were born here.
Yes.
We got to get that history back, and I'm excited. I'm excited that we're going to run a good, clean campaign, and we're going to get people excited, and hopefully we get them off the
Well, you know,
vote.
but you say that, we're going to run a good, clean campaign, and the other candidates were here and said the same thing, but toward the end of the campaign, we started saying,
yeah.
this person said this
Got a little
person said
dirty,
that.
huh?
I thought it did. I thought it got a little dirty, yeah.
Yeah, you don't say like it. That's always happened in elections. But again, if you ever saw my campaigns over the years, I don't believe in that. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to make Niagara Falls better. I'm going to tell you about me. I'm not worried about who I'm running against. If it's Seth, if it's Bob, they're both good guys. I'm not going to concentrate on that. I'm going to concentrate on, here's my plan. I got to get the message out to all the people that if you want change, here it is. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to concentrate on. It's just a positive direction of fixing Niagara Falls. The negative stuff, you know,
Like, I got to tell you though, Glenn, I've been sitting here for over 20 years on the radio, on this internet, on different things, and I've heard this from every candidate.
Absolutely.
You want change? I'm the guy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do. You know what? We were just talking before the show. We did a thing for Jimmy Galley years ago, and he showed the streets. He showed where's all the. Not much has really changed.
No, you're
Not
right.
too much. I mean, we got a casino, yeah. Other than that, I don't know.
No.
You know what, Sal, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I know you want all the answers right now, and I'm not gonna do it because we got a long campaign. But I'm gonna tell you this: when I tell people, like again, you'll never hear negative stuff about me, about other candidates. I always tell people, everybody's got more stories than Dr. Seuss. It's easy to tell stories. I have a public record. You can look it up, everything I've ever done as a councilman, any good for the community, balancing the budgets. You know, if there people have problems, they call me, I help them get stuff fixed. It's all public record. So please everybody out there, look up Chaloki and Google my name. It's all the truth. It's all out there. You know what I mean? The other candidates, they don't have a record. You know what I mean? They don't have a record of what I've done. I've been doing budgets for over 30 years. Our finances are a mess. We got to stop blowing money. You're going to see in my campaign how we're going to, you know, save money, not blow money, get a surplus. We got to start someplace. We got to start at A and end up at Z. And I'm the person that's going to.
Does that mean layoffs?
No, I mean, you know, that's the last thing I want to even talk about is layoffs. Like, you know, we always hear it's easy to talk about layoffs. I'll say it again. We used to have 800 hourly employees, just one union. We have about 304 total workers, all three unions. That's all we got left.
Do we need them?
Absolutely. I mean, if you need your streets plowed, you need a plow driver, don't you? We talk about sidewalks. We talk about trees. We talk about police, fire. We need bodies. Our taxpayers deserve the best equipment and the best workforce to get their stuff done for their tax dollar. You know what I mean? So do I want to lay off? Absolutely not. I'm a problem solver. We have a long road ahead of us, but we're going to fix things. I believe in my heart we're going to fix things. We're going to hopefully make Niagara Falls better, bring development here, bring jobs here. And again, you have to have a guy with energy. And I'm a person that I always say, like, I work my butt off to try to get things done. I'm a multitasker. So I'm excited. I just got to get there. And Niagara Falls is going to see a change when I'm there. And the best way to explain it is, you know, walking door to door, what I tell people is every tragedy that you have in your life, the aggravation, I'm going to take it out of it, okay? I'm going to have a mayor's hotline, and you can text me or call me. If you have some sidewalk needs fixed, trees, or whatever your problem is, you call me, I'm going to answer you. And I'm going to figure it out. We're going to get your stuff fixed. That's what taxpayers deserve. So you're going to see a lot of good if I win. So I'm excited.
It's interesting. I mean, you're coming in with some good plans, and have you talked to anybody yet to implement what you're talking about?
Yeah, absolutely, Sal. Like again, I'd love to say, like I hate
You're not
campaigning.
going to divulge yet.
No, but I hate campaign. I wish we could announce today and vote tomorrow, and then you can do your plan.
Yeah.
I talk to people. I have prices. Like I said, I'm gonna have videos here. Hopefully you let me on, and I can put some videos here and have our plan.
All the candidates at this point are welcome. All they got to do is get a hold of us. I'll give you an email address and a number throughout the show where you could contact me. All the candidates are welcome to come back at regular intervals throughout the campaign to tell us what they're doing and how they're doing it. And but I really want to know why. I'm sick, Glenn, of hearing I'm going to do this, and that, and
I can't blame you.
and I'm sick of. Well, I can't let that out now because we'll peak too early. What's the difference if it's a good idea?
Well, you know, Sal, we gotta go all the way to November. If I give you everything now, there's nothing else to talk about. They say that Shalokin's boring. He's got nothing. So I'm gonna make it exciting. Believe
How
me.
about
because-
Glenn?
Gonna roll it out.
Now, how about Glenn said this? That excites me. You know what? I sat back at the last election.
Yeah.
And I listened to Bobby and I listened to Seth, and a couple points I went yeah, but I didn't go. Yeah, that's the guy we need. I'm looking for that's the guy we need.
I hope it's me.
Could be you.
Yeah, I hope so.
It could be whoever comes out victorious. It could be Mr. Elder, who said he's going to join us in the next few weeks to talk about his campaign. So, I mean, I'm looking for that. Yeah, this is the guy.
You know what, Sal? I think it's gonna be me. I'm gonna get you excited. You're gonna have a little smile on your face when I'm done. Hopefully.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Really?
I think you're smiling now. I got him excited, Ro.
Hey, we're live for the next 20 minutes anyway. We're at 333-3020. Phone lines are ringing. Put on your headset. Let's talk to a few people. We're talking to Glenn Shalokin. What do you think? This guy got a shot at winning, or what does he need to do? Hi, you're on the air.
Well, it's a four-man race now.
Yeah?
Sluts holds a minor line.
Oh,
You have this guy in the independent line, and you got Bobby, and you got Glenn.
great.
So, with four people running, now I don't think Sluts will actively run, but he'll draw votes off that minor line, I would think. And who knows what the outcome's going to be? I mean, Sluts can't win the election now. Everyone's going to wait for the count, but the guy in front of you can tell you, for him to make up 80 votes of 165, 200 S&P ballots, he has to get them all. So I think they realize that. So they're going to move forward right now with this. Now, do I think Glenn's got a shot? Sure, he's got a shot. He's got a good shot, I think, especially with multiple people running. I don't know, it's just coming down to it now. But Glenn, now, with the sale of the property on Main Street, are you looking forward, when you win, to sit down with these developers and get their plan, what they want to do with Main Street?
Yeah, you know, Joe, I was kind of excited. I read it, heard about it, then I read the newspaper. They're talking as a 10 or 15 year down the road, they're going to start doing something. So, you know, as soon as I read that, I didn't like that. So hopefully if I win mayor, I'm going to go sit down with them. We can't wait another 10, 15 years for these guys to develop Main Street.
10 years, because you got to figure, but tell me what they want to do. Get it cleaned up, stabilized.
It's not good enough, Joe. Can't, you know, as Main Street's been dead since I was a kid, I ain't waiting 10 years. So I'm going to definitely kick them in their butt.
I don't see a magic wand there. I really don't. To turn it around in 2 years. I wait to see stuff happen in 2 years, but you got to see what their plan is.
Oh, absolutely.
They haven't planned yet what they want to do, how they want to market it. This is a company that has a history of helping develop property. This is their first time coming out as developers. So it's going to be interesting. That's very important for the future of Niagara Falls. With the park being removed and Deacon Mills expansion, that's a very big key.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious to see what they got in mind. So hopefully I win and we can sit down with them and hope they got some great ideas. If they got, I'm there to help anybody that has great ideas. Absolutely.
Well, they're going to have help.
Yep.
Because that's been the problem. Developers, so-called developers, people who were interested in helping Niagara Falls have never gotten the help. Now, I don't know, you look at, we have to get these neighborhoods cleaned up. That's the most important. I still say it. That's the most important thing there is these neighborhoods. Without stable neighborhoods, nothing's going to happen.
No, you're right. It's a combination of everything, Joe. I mean, we know what the problems are, everybody. I mean, you call all the time, and, people, our families know. We just can't stop talking about it. We got to get down to business and get a plan together. And I some of my ideas, Joe. We're gonna work hard, and we're gonna definitely get some of these things done. And yeah, neighbors are important, businesses, districts, and we got to be open for business. We got bad name in Niagara Falls that people don't want to do business here. If Chilocee wins, we're gonna have an administration that's gonna want to do business.
Casino revenue, there's a lot of problems.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I know you have the heart to do it, you have the willpower, and boy, I'll tell you what, I don't think, someone told me a couple weeks ago, this is the right time to be mayor of Niagara Falls. And I keep looking, maybe that person was right, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Joe. Appreciate the support, and, like I said, we're gonna work hard and get things done. Absolutely.
Thank you, Joe. First thing we got to do is get Joe a new telephone. I can understand. It's hard to understand his telephone.
Yeah.
That'll be the first, when you first, if you do become mayor, that's the first thing.
Okay.
We're at 333-3020. Glenn Chilokian's with us. What is the first thing you're going to do?
I'll tell you.
If you win, you're going to walk into City Hall on January 1st. What, besides getting sworn in, if you win, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth, Sal. Like, the finances are, you hear different stories. And I'm having a private auditor. I want to know what the finances really are. I want to know how much we're stuck. Do we have a surplus? What's missing? What's going on? I want the whole thing audited. I want a private company come in and audit all our books. I don't want to get into stories when I was there as a councilman, but we got to exactly know how much money we have, where the mistakes happen, what was done wrong. We got to get our finances in order. We got to know what we have and what we can work with. That's a very important thing. And then after that, we're going to do anything that affects the people that live here first. That's all the simple things. Would I like to bring a place here with 500 jobs? Absolutely. That's not the second day. But you know what? That little old lady that needs her sidewalk fixed, yeah, I'm fixing it. It doesn't cost anything to keep your city clean. We're going to have a lot of initiatives that's going to have our city very accessible to have your garbage picked up, clean stuff that's going to be done for you, the taxpayer. So it's just all simple things. That's the stuff that you notice. You hear people complain about garbage. I used to tell Mayor Deister, we can't even do garbage right. Something's wrong with that. We can't pick up our garbage right. Simple things. Okay, trees trimmed, sidewalks fixed, roads fixed. Stuff that
do we have money to do all that? Can we do that?
Yeah, there's a lot.
They're telling us at the end of July we're done unless we get the money from the casino 12 or from the governor 12 million.
Yeah.
And was 12 million, 25. What is
12.8 million or something.
Whatever they're supposed to
like
give,
that.
and that's just going to get us to the end of the year. Yeah. Then what? What?
Well, here's the thing, Sal. Like people talk about the casino money. It's eventually going to come. Whenever, how long that takes. There's a casino here. We're going to get our money. But taking that aside, again, when we talk about budgets, I've been doing budgets for 30 years. We have money in accounts. Okay, if we have money for roads, okay, doesn't mean we have to do it the same way they did it. Okay, so. Your budget comes out in January, you're all funded in different departments, okay, different line numbers. We're going to spend the money and we're not going to blow it. If we can do something cheaper, like I talked about our in-house demolition program, 56% cheaper if we do it. So there you go, 56% savings if we do it, okay?
The city.
The
city does it, yeah.
Why don't we?
Well, it's again, I don't want to point fingers how they did. I tried to get it started when I was a councilman. We had it almost in, and then all of a sudden it stopped, okay? I'm tied in with nobody, like I was telling Ro earlier. I'm not here to make companies money, contractors money, my friends money. Mm-hmm. I'm here to save money, get the best product for the taxpayers of Niagara Falls. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, the things I'm going to bring to the table is going to save money. We're going to free up money in the budget.
And then bring development.
Absolutely. Because when
add to the tax.
I always said when companies come look at an area where to develop, they look at, okay, how's the taxes? Right. Is it clean there? Is it safe there? Right. How's the family environment there? Mm-hmm. How's the housing? Mm-hmm. Once you do all this, is it viable to go there? Mm-hmm. They look at all that stuff. They say, it's not too bad. We'll take a shot here. We're going to take a look at Niagara Falls and get some development here. Sure. So the simple things we fix.
So how though? Glenn, people have been saying this forever. We're going to bring in development, and we're going to bring people.
Tell me what you're talking about. How are we going to? We got to get off our butt, and we got to go look at the companies. Mm-hmm. So let's say, like, okay, Google was opening up someplace. Yahoo, they went to Lockport. They didn't try to get it here. Amazon, you heard all for how many months? Amazon's looking for 2 spots. Do we go market Amazon? Do we call them up? Do we send people there? It's nice you go to 3rd Street and have a little cup of coffee. That's how far they go. We got to get off our butt, get people in charge that are qualified to go reach out to these people. Again,
so where do you find these people? Because recirculating the old people that have done, because I'm hearing a lot of names over and over again, and I'm not quite sure if bringing the old people back.
That's the definition of insanity.
Yeah.
Well, I
Doing
just,
the same thing over
I'm
and
just
over
wondering,
again.
where are you going to find these people?
You know, it's real simple, Sal. We put an ad in the paper. We're going to advertise all over the place and interview people. Like, again, I'm not tied in anybody. I don't have people. If you ask me who's going to get this job, I don't have anybody in mind. You know what my problem is right now? I got to work hard to win mayor. Once we win mayor, you're going to see qualified people surrounding my administration that's going to be qualified, and they're going to have sparks. Two things I told people for years, that people that work for me, is two things you got to have. Qualifications first, and you got to love Niagara Falls. That's what we need. We need that energy of people that, you know, I love Niagara Falls. I want to try to work hard to get this place better. I can't do it by myself. So we got to have that passion. You know what I mean? I consider myself a very passionate person, and the people around me are going to want to do their jobs here.
Don't you think the
excited.
people that were here and are here, and don't you think they started off thinking, I'm going to make a change, I'm going to do this, and for some reason, something happened where they couldn't?
You know what, Sal, I can't talk about other people. I don't know what their motives are, who they're tied in with. And like I said, I've been around 32 years working for this system. So, I mean, I know everybody. I know who's tied in with who. And, you know, again, I'm never going to talk bad about anybody. I don't have a problem talking to your face if we're in a debate or something like that. But to go spread rumors or talk about stuff, you know, again, I'm a positive person. Whatever the reason is, I hope they wanted the job to do the right thing. You know what I mean? If it didn't work out and whatever happened, that's their business. We can't talk about the past no more. We got to talk about the future. We're moving forward, okay? 40 years of destruction. We can't worry about it no more. It's there. It's not going to change nothing crying over it. We got to go in a new direction. We got to have passion. We got to have the right people involved. And you know, like how much I love Niagara Falls and the people I love here, I care. We got to definitely move forward. So I'm excited. I told you I'm having an election. It's going to be an exciting election, and I'm going to make it exciting.
What do you do? What do you do with a group like NFR? Nothing against them. They pay
Yeah,
their taxes,
yeah, absolutely.
but nothing's happened.
Well, you know, like, again, everybody knows
Because
everybody.
they all say they've
Yeah.
talked
Yeah,
to
they
them
talk.
and nothing happens. What do you do?
And again, they know me like I'm a problem solver where I can go to these people. Like I'm going to tell the people, listen, and you know, Roger Trevino, he's in charge of it. He's earning a paycheck doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? You hear people talk to him. I don't know, what did they say? You know, what was the talk? What was the conversation? I can't say that. You know, as a councilman, did I have conversations with him? Yeah, and you know, they would blame the mayor or whoever was there. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go see what can I do to make you develop? What can Niagara Falls do to make it good for you? You know, 10 years down the road, it's no good. We can't do it no more. You know, you talk about Gailey, he's the guy that bring it here. You know what I mean? So how many years is that? 25? Yeah, you had to, you know, what is your idea?
Over 20.
You know, me as an ex-business person, I'm thinking, man, 25 years of having land and doing nothing with it, that's not good for the old pocketbook, is it? What's your master plan? Is it supposed to be dead? You got to find out. You know what I mean?
The tourists keep coming.
Yeah, they come, $7 million a year, and we have nothing for them to do. You know what I mean? So we have potential here.
But you know what? They come anyway.
Yeah, they're coming anyway.
And but they stay in the tourist area.
Yeah.
So what does that do for LaSalle? What does that do for DeVoe?
Nothing.
What does that do for Pine Avenue?
Nothing. To tell you the truth, Sal,
yeah.
what does it do for downtown? They don't even stay here. They leave. There's nothing downtown for them.
Exactly.
They go right to Canada.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
You know, you see what they did? If we can't figure out, I used to tell the politicians, take a picture, just copy what they're doing. If you can't come up with your own stuff. You know what I mean? We got to try some stuff. We got to get involved. You can't just say, let the state take downtown and let them do what they want to do. I'm like, am I a fan of the state? Absolutely.
Last night I got stopped by a tourist looking for a place to stay. And their question was, is it safe to go downtown? I got to go to the hotels. I stopped at one of these stores to get a cup of coffee, and 3 guys come up and wanted money, were begging me for this and that.
Yeah.
They said, we hopped in our car and got out of there.
So that's their impression.
Bad
Yeah,
situation.
That's their impression.
And be honest with you, I told them no.
Yeah.
You want to go down and see the falls, do it tomorrow. Tonight, they were out in LaSalle.
Okay.
Stay out in LaSalle, find a hotel on the boulevard, find a nice, there's a lot of new ones. Stay out there where it's safe. Tomorrow, go down. Don't go looking around. Don't go 3rd Street, Fall Street. This was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
No.
I don't think it would have been a good idea.
And the best part is you were honest, thank God. But you know what I mean? When they go back home, they can say, you know, I went to a tourist town and they told us we can't even go. It's not safe to go.
Well,
So you know
what am I going to tell them?
reputation.
You know what,
Exactly,
Glenn?
exactly.
Glenn, I thought about that and I said, I don't want to tell them this. But on the other hand, you
Yes,
know what?
something
They
happens.
had their cameras. They had their fanny packs.
Yeah.
They said these people already surrounded our car at the store.
Awful.
We went to get coffee. No, you can't go downtown at 4 o'clock in the
Awful.
morning. You can't.
That's it. That's terrible. I mean, and again, we hear about, oh, the crime's not bad. Let me tell you something. The crime is bad, okay? And
Thank you.
You know, it's terrible here.
Thank you.
You know, other towns is it bad too? Sure. But you know what? This is where we live, okay? We got to stop making up stories that it's safe here. And, you know, we hear about the police, okay? Oh, you know, we need more police. Then you hear about the bad police. You got good workers and bad workers. What I tell you, if I win, the police are going back on the street. We're going to sit down with the people in charge of the police, and we're going to work out a plan to get them back on. When I was a councilman, we put them on bikes. We put them back on walking on the beat. I know when we go on vacation and you have police presence around, you feel safe as a tourist.
Oh, sure.
But here's the sad part. The tourists don't feel safe. What do you think about the people and the families that live here? They don't feel safe, okay? That's a bad reputation. We're here to protect our workers, our families, and all the people that live here. You know what I mean? So we're going to have police that you talk to them, they want to do their job. They got no backing.
I guess these folks stopped at a 7-Eleven. They said these people came around us like flies,
Yeah.
asking for money and handouts and different things. So we were afraid. We had to get out of there.
Sure.
How do they say it, Sal? When you were a kid, there was always a consequence if you do something wrong.
Sure.
Well, you know what's going to happen in Niagara Falls? If you do something wrong, not that we're going to go out of our way to cause trouble, our police. If you do something wrong, there's a consequence. You're going to jail. Okay? It's real simple. We got to have the reputation as, you know, Niagara Falls is a nice place to go, and you can't mess around there. We got to get that back. It's got to be a little fear factor of the bad guys don't want to come here. Go back to wherever you came from. If it's Buffalo or wherever.
There was another little town that I work in, and some people came from Buffalo to shoplift. And they stole $300 worth of stuff from one of the stores. And they got in front of the judge, and there was 3 girls, and they told me, hey, I stole $300 worth of stuff. We got 300. Think you could make our bail 100 each so we could get bailed out? Jeez. They asked the judge. The judge said, let me consider that. Went through the case, advised them of their rights, and then said, your bail is $5,000. The girls went, what? He goes, each. Now go back. He said, go back to Buffalo and tell them this is not the place to come to steal.
There you go.
That's a good thing. That sends a message. And that's what we got. So we do. We have to send messages to the bad guys. You don't want to go to Niagara Falls and mess around. Go someplace else. We got to have our energy on making Niagara Falls better. We don't need that kind of crowd here. You know what I mean? And that reputation. We got a bad reputation. I don't know if it's everybody's just lazy, got in a nice easy mode that okay, we can't do nothing. And I get it. I mean, one thing I know, if I win, Mayor Chlogan's going to have the police and all the workers back. You know what I mean? I don't mind. This administration has spent millions and millions on consultants and lawyers. I want to pay for the lawyers that protect our officers because they did their job, and everybody likes to sue now. I love protecting our workers. We'll sue. We'll go with the lawyer for that.
You know, when you say that, when you say everybody loves to sue, you can sue if somebody does something wrong. They don't do anything wrong. A lot of these policemen are wearing the body cameras now.
Yeah, we voted for
Some
that.
of them hate it. We hate that. But you know what? Some love it because
Protection.
they don't do anything wrong. So you get a complaint.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knocked the guy down because he lifted his fist and he was going to hit me with whatever. You see it on the video, it's done. There's no lawsuit.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Technology is good sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it protects you if you're doing the right thing. If you're not, then too bad. I mean, I don't. So you're going to make the streets safer. What about this? We're going to bring people back to the neighborhoods. Can we do that? The people, nobody wants to come move in this city. Nobody wants to come. Nobody's looking for houses that aren't poverty level in this city.
Now, the only thing is, it's amazing. Like, I see what the houses are going for.
Yeah.
Like, around our neighborhood, like DeVoe, every place you go, they're going high. So, it's amazing. Like,
seller's market,
it's
yes.
definitely they're buying. Okay. Now, how do we improve that? How do we make them want to come here even more? Because, I mean, like I said, they're buying all the good neighbors, and I think that's where my in-house demolition programs, and, people hear demolition, they get scared, like, oh, Chaloki's going to knock down all the buildings. Like, everybody knows me, I love historic buildings. If we can refab that, I love that.
Sure.
When I talk about in-house demolition, it's the houses that are too far gone where the drug dealers are hanging out and all the other stuff that's dangerous for the kids. So that's the stuff that we got to get rid of.
Yeah.
If you got a good street and there's 1 or 2 bad houses on there, it ruins the whole street. You know what I mean? I'll look at like a perfect example this week. There's been 2 houses on my street. They made one like a rental property for vacationers, another one, I don't know what they're doing with it. Grass was higher than me. You know what I mean? You ruined the whole street by 2 houses not getting grass cut. That's the things we're going to do. You look at Hyde Park, and near the Diamonds, this is the first year that I'm 52 years old, I saw the grass wasn't cut in the outfield of the baseball diamonds. The administration didn't put seasonal help in for cutting grass this year. We're broke. Well, you know what? No one wants to talk about it. We're broke. You blew $300 million of casino money. And everybody wants to blame the workers or blame this or blame that. $300 million's gone, okay? If you look at my past record, I always vote against all the wasteful spending. That's the stuff I'm talking about. We got to stop wasting money. We can't cut grass now. We can't have jobs for the kids here, the high school kids, to work seasonal, night gyms, baby pools. Like, that's the stuff that matters to us.
Are the little bits and pieces, I mean, are they important? Like people are saying now, oh, they got to vote for the fireworks coming up 4th of July. They got to vote to put 25,000. Do we need to spend 25,000 for fireworks?
Yeah,
Do we need that?
Yeah, think about it, Sal. You had
Yes.
fireworks your whole life. Never was a conversation, you know? When I first won council in 2005, it was no fireworks. I'm looking at the rest of the council, I said, where's the fireworks? Been put in there. I put the 25,000. This is before casino money. What did I just say? $300 million blown. We can't afford $25,000
I don't know.
of taxpayers' money
I don't know.
for our kids and our families to have fireworks. It's a given. It's a given. Just like the parades in the old days. You hear, oh, we had to save the parades. How are we saving parades? It should never disappeared. Those are the little things that our families and our taxpayers and our business owners should have without
So
question.
Quality of life,
should we
quality of life.
subsidize the Hard Rock when they have
No,
an event?
absolutely not. Say I voted against all that. Should we have a statue downtown? Absolutely not. Should we have a $45 million train station? Absolutely not. It's again, everything that comes in front of us has to be looked at, everything separate. How does it affect our lives for 5 years, 10 years, and down the road? Is it an asset for Niagara Falls, or is it something that's going to cost us money? Is it going to be a burden for 5 years from now, 10 years from now? You know what I mean? We never think anything through, and what I see with politicians, they can't say no. I'm the person that can say no. I always said no. If it's bad, I can say no. Okay? We don't like to say no, I guess, our politicians. But again, you look at what we've done the last 30, 40 years, we're in trouble, finance-wise, city-wise. The whole thing's a mess. The whole thing's a mess. So you know what? I'm excited to get there, and we're going to do a lot of good. You know, it's simple.
You said one of the first things you're going to do is put the police back on the streets.
Yep.
Have you talked to anybody to see if you can do it?
You know what, Sal? People ask me that question. You were one of them. Like, they don't want to talk to me right now. I'm not the mayor. If I'm the mayor, my personality, yeah, you're going on the street. There's no asking, okay? I'm in charge, okay? And the police that I know, they want to do their job, okay? You know, you hear all the bad horror stories about the police. They're all good. I mean, wherever you work, you got good guys, good workers, bad workers.
Sure.
99% of the workers, firemen, police, your DPW workers, they're all working short-handed and doing a great job, okay? They don't have the leadership or people that have their backs. So, you know, are we going to go back on the street? Absolutely. And I'm going to ask them. We're going to go, like, you used to be a police officer. Say, well, how can we do it? What's the best way to do it? I know what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? And hopefully they're with us. But if it's something I believe in and something that has to happen and a couple guys don't want to do it, I'm sorry, but I'm in charge. You know what I mean? We're going to do it. And like I said, I think the police want to do their job. I just think they're scared. There's not enough of them. And let's be honest, it's not like the old days where you get in a little fight. The people got guns, they got knives, there's drugs. So should they be by themselves? No, absolutely not. You know what I mean? I don't let my workers go at my job by themselves. The cops ain't going by themselves, okay? So they're going to have hopefully two together, and they're going to go where they got to go. And we're going to work on so many initiatives. We got to talk to the state. We got to see if there's grant money. You know, everybody says we can't do it. How do we know? I can't answer that question right now. One thing with me, if I don't know something, I'm going to tell you, I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. You know, is there free money out there for cops? I don't know. You know, as a councilman, I dug as far as I could, but they tell you, well, you're not the mayor, you can't really go that far. You know what I mean? So if I'm there, we're going to figure out, can the state help us with money? Is there grant money out there? Like, I know what I figured out working with the controller years ago, that we had T funds downtown, tourism. It was only supposed to be for tourism. Well, isn't cops downtown have to do with tourism? I subsidize the money for downtown cops with T funds. We have money. There's always that gray area of how you can use it. Well, I know how we can use it. Again, 30 years of knowing budgets and how the money works, we're going to use it in the right way, okay? You know, do we need a statue? 850,000 could put a lot of cops downtown.
Do we have to fund a trolley to take people out of the area? Do we have to fund a trolley to take them from our downtown, take them from our city, and bring them to Youngstown, bring them to Fort Niagara?
Yeah, they love that one.
It's nice to see that,
yeah,
but...
Yeah,
but
they love that one. They
do
always
we-
jack it up, too. They always jack that up. And that's the first thing I want to do is I know it's tourism money. I want to talk to these hotels. How much is that really helping you? You know what I mean? We're taking people out of our town.
Absolutely.
And I get it. If we were booming and making money up the butt and services were great and everything was good, yeah, you can help your communities. We got to worry about Niagara Falls. And it ain't nothing against any other towns. We got to come first, Niagara Falls. So we're going to talk to the hotels. If they tell me, you know what, we're spending all that money, we're getting 3 customers a day on this trolley. It looks nice, old-fashioned, but, you know, could that money be spent
Do we need
better?
to give millions to the NTCC or whatever it's called now?
I tried to stop that.
No, I'm curious because before they were here,
What's his name?
John Percy?
Percy, yes.
Before they were here, I seem to remember there was a lot of foreigners down by the falls. There was thousands. They looked like Orientals. They looked like Indians. I go down there now, 20, 30 years later, I still see the same people. I see the same type of people. I mean, what did they bring?
Like, what are we paying for?
Yeah, what are they doing? They were here before. They're still here. I mean,
back-
is it NTCC or whatever they call themselves now that brought them in, or is it the water flowing over the rocks that they come to see? I don't know.
They're coming anyways. I mean, me, Sam Frazione, and Bobby Anderson tried to stop them, and of course they tried to scare us with lawsuits, and then administration stopped everything. That's all the stuff we're going to look into. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe we should be paying all these entities. Like, again, we got to worry about Niagara Falls. Down the road, if it looks like something can help us after we're all set and now back to doing good,
Sure.
that's something to look at. We got to stop spending money. We got to get, like, we're talking about we're broke. You just said by end of July we could be broke. Like, we should have a surplus. What did we do without casino money when we didn't have it? You know, my first year in 2005, we had no casino money. We always got through. Okay. We got to be.
So you're
smarter.
saying if we get this money from the governor, and the end of the year we don't get anything else, the casino money doesn't come through by then, you're saying we can continue our services and we can continue on if you're mayor?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know how bad it is. That's why I want to do the audit. Okay. I know whatever's budgeted now. We got to use what's there. Okay. And again, I'm going to say it again. The casino money's going to come. Like, they're not going to have a casino here and you're never getting your money again. So, you know, between the state and the Indians, they're going to play their games, and that's got nothing to do with us. It sucks that we were put in that position that we're like the home community.
Okay, so then how about you're the mayor? You call up the Senecas and say, hey, look, we're not getting anywhere with the state. How about you and I sit down, let's see what we can figure out for your casino and our city. Can you do that? Or are you afraid of the state?
No, I'm going to tell you the truth, Sal. Like we met with the state and with the Indians years ago when I was a councilman, and it's the sad part is the state law. But yeah, am I worried about the state? I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not worried about the state. I'm not worried about the Indians right now. You know, I'm worried about Niagara Falls. So what I told you before is I'm a problem solver. I'm going to go see the Indians and say, listen, what can we do? There was projects they wanted to do with us before. I call it the secret casino. Everybody goes in the casino. They spend their money.
Right.
They take the money out of our community, but you don't see nobody around outside.
No.
Okay, everything stays right in there.
Exactly.
So how did it help our community?
Exactly.
The guy that used to spend the $15 to take his kids out for ice cream, he's not getting ice cream, he's spending $15 in the slots. So I want them, they're supposed to build a gated community for the workers, and, you know, politics got involved, everybody wanted to be the construction developer. You know what I mean? So everybody, they stopped it.
So nothing happened.
Nothing happened. So I want to go talk to the Indians, and same thing with the state. You know, like I said it before, okay, they got their parking downtown. Doesn't do nothing for us. So I'm going to go to the state and say, listen, if you charge $10 a car, I don't want your 10, add $3 to the car, I want the $3. Give me $3 a car, let Niagara Falls get something. That's all the things we're going to try to do. Am I going to get it through? I don't know, but you know what? I'm the kind of guy that's persuasive to get people to do stuff, and we're going to scream and yell and whatever we got to do. We got to start someplace. We can't be there and not just say.
Do we have any leverage with the state? If you say, look, you don't want to give us a piece of that park, then we're going to do this. Is there any leverage here
don't
to
know.
leverage what they do?
You know, like I don't know. Like, let me ask you this, Sal. If all the pipes are, you know, we had to replace water pipes in front of the casino, in front of the state parks, and, you know, it's not my fault they're on ours. They're like about 6 months away. The hole's there. Can't get the pipes. I don't know. Would they want to get to the table with us? See, I'm kind of crazy enough to do stuff like that. I don't care about the state or Indians, okay? I care about us, okay? 40 years later, everybody's making money but us, okay? We can't cut grass around the baseball diamonds for the kids. You talk about we don't have money for cops. We don't have money for fireworks. They got nice fireworks over there, don't they? State does pretty good downtown. Looks nice, doesn't it? We don't have nothing. Get us to the table, and that's what we're going to do.
Going to go seek them out and go and ask, right?
Absolutely. What can they tell me? No.
Well, I get the feeling that, and I don't know one way or another, but I get the feeling that a lot of this just has never gotten done on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you ask your neighbor one time, gee, can I use your pool? And they go, no. Well, do you stop asking if after you become friends with them? No, you might ask a month later. You sure I can't use your pool? Well, okay, well, I know you now, maybe. But if you just ask one, no, and that's it, and they go, see, I tried.
Yeah. And
I tried. They didn't want to do it.
What can they do? Yell at me? Okay, yell at them. Big deal.
Right.
You know, and the sad part is, you know what? I've been fighting with people like that my whole life, and I kind of like it. You know what I mean? If for a good reason, we'll fight all the way down. I mean, we're here to represent our people. That's Niagara Falls citizens. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. You've been working for the city now at the water department?
32 years.
32 years? You ready to retire?
Not yet. I can't go to 55.
Uh-huh. Do you need anything with the city? I mean,
No,
do you
no.
need this job as mayor?
No.
Do you need
Say like I could
You need the aggravation?
Yeah, that's what it is. And that's one of the questions, Roy, I ask
Need the
myself.
aggravation?
I have 2.5 years left. I'm the last original guy left at the wastewater treatment plant. I'm the senior guy. Okay, they'd have to shut down the whole plant to get to me. So I can just sit there and do my job, like I've been doing since 20 years old, Or I could be mayor and get all the aggravation. Well, you know what? I guess I needed the aggravation because I believe, again, that I'm the leader that can fix Niagara Falls. Is it overnight? Absolutely not. Is it by myself? Nope. I believe that I can do it. Okay. I believe we got to start someplace. Can I finish the job at 52 years old? No. But I think we can get it started. I think we can get people excited again. We get people in town in Niagara Falls that want to do good, and I think we're going to do good. I mean, so that's why, I don't need nothing. You know, I got a wife that's mad at me that wants to move out of town. She wants to go to Youngstown, and
You want to run for what?
yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be honest with you. She had enough. You know, I mean, I can't blame her. I tell everybody, like, you hear the wives, you can't blame it. The family's had enough. Okay, when they can't go shopping, they get nervous. When they see all the stuff around town that's dirty and scummy and nothing going on, and we educate our kids, and they have to move out of town. They take all that education.
Right.
How long do
That's
you
right.
think you say you could fix? You could put the place. You could fix the. You get to be mayor. Say you win. January 1st, you get in there. How long before we start seeing these things taking place?
Well, the simple things we're going to do right away. Okay. The harder things that's going to take a little while, I'm going to update everybody. Like you're going to hear when I tell you, like when we have this campaign going, you're really going to know kind of what I have in plan and how it's going to happen. Everything's key on the money. Like if we get the casino money, if we walk into the casino money's there, and we can get our finances in order, we're gonna spend money on things that are going to save us money. So if we spend $2 million, it can save us $5 million. It's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We can't spend 10 and we only make 100,000. See, that's what's wrong with Niagara Falls. We spend more and make less. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we're going to do things that are going to save the taxpayers money. And again, how can they do it? I've been doing it for 32 years. I know exactly what the workers do. I know exactly what the families need. I have a background of business.
So when can we expect you to say, here's what I'm going to do to save money, and this is when I'm going to do it, and this is how I'm going to do it? Because you're saying right now, well, I don't want to come out right now.
Well, I'm going to ask you to be back on your show. So the first show we come back on, you're going to have my first video of my first. I thought of a name, and
roll it
I
out.
can't remember what the name is, but I got to remember it again. But yeah, we're going to roll it out, and you're going to get it on here if you let me on.
Oh, you're on.
Is it like a 10-point plan or an 8-point plan?
I don't know if it's 8 or 10. Like every time I think I got it, there's more
There's
added
something
to it.
else. I gotta do that. Okay.
So right
All
now,
right.
the first part, I had the contacts. I know exactly what we're buying. I know
Okay.
exactly how we're going to do it. So that part's coming. So
Okay.
you have the first.
I like
couple.
it.
You know
I
what I mean?
like it.
So you're going to have the video here. And I might need you to help me put the video together, but I don't know. So we're good.
Well, again, I'm going to say all the candidates are welcome. I'm going to give you, when as soon as we come back here, I'll give you a phone number and I'll give you a place to get a hold of. Anybody who is running at this point is not barred. They're available. I will give you throughout the campaign a show, maybe once a month, whatever we happen to do. It'll all be equal opportunity for every candidate. If we have 2, 3 mayoral candidates that want to appear once a month, we're going to let them do that. And I'll give you the contact number, and we're coming back with Glenn Chalokian. Listen closely to these symptoms: inflammation, nausea, hot flashes, headaches, joint pain, muscle pain, back pain, trouble sleeping, cramps, irritated skin. This is just a partial list, but if you said you have any of those symptoms, you might benefit from the power of CBD. What is CBD? Well, it's all the good taken out of the hemp plant, the marijuana plant, all the good taken out, but none of the bad. Now, you won't get high from it, you won't fail a drug test, but what you will do is find relief from these and many more symptoms. And it comes in a variety of applications. Well, there's oils, there's gummies, there's candies, there's vapes, there's rubs, there's soaks. The list goes on, and as a matter of fact, it's too numerous for me to mention here. But I'll tell you what you do. If you stop in at the Wellness Park Pharmacy, 86th and Buffalo Avenue, see Bob there, tell him you want to look in the green room. What's the green room? Well, it's a room dedicated to all CBD products. And Bob is a registered pharmacist, so he can explain to you how CBD works and what dosage is right for you. Now, you could buy CBDs in other places, but you really want to go to a registered pharmacist. You're going to be surprised and amazed, and you know what? You're going to love this product. CBD. Stop in Wellness Park, 86th and Buffalo Avenue, or call 260-1918. Oh, incidentally, if you have an animal that's suffering too, maybe joint pain or anxiety, CBD products works well for them, and there's some made especially for your animals. You can check that out too in the Wellness Park Green Room. Time to stock up on your warm weather favorites for summertime entertaining, gift giving, and enjoying. Supermarket Liquors and Wines is your headquarters for all the liquors and wines you'll need throughout the season. And you know what? They're open 7 days a week for your convenience, late night Friday, Saturday, and always plenty of cashiers on hand to speed you on your way. You want to find out what the specials are every week? Just check them out online, supermarketliquor.com. They're Niagara's largest liquor store, which means their prices and selection are the best you're going to find. Supermarket Liquors and Wines, Niagara Falls Boulevard, Military Road, just across from the Fashion Outlet Mall. Supermarket Liquors and Wines, where you'll always find plenty of brightly lit free parking in front of the store. And plenty of cashiers on hand to speed you on your way. Supermarket Liquors and Wines. Don't forget, this program will be repeated for the next couple of days and will be up probably by tonight on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it at any time. Glenn Chalokian's with us. He's running for mayor. He is the Republican candidate. Other lines?
Nope, just Republican.
Just Republican, that's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing else.
And your campaign manager says you got a fundraiser coming up.
Yeah, my son Gage wants to remind me. We got a fundraiser July 24th, Como Restaurant, Wednesday night, 6 to 8. Everybody's welcome. It's $50 ticket. It's our second fundraiser. Our first one was really busy, and hopefully we have another good one. And July 24th, Como, 6 to 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me about this mayor's line thing. We heard people talk about
The what is?
3-1.
Mayor's hotline.
Mayor's hotline.
Oh, mayor's hotline.
Yeah, mayor's
Okay.
hotline. He's going to have a mayor's hotline.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a
He had to
mayor-
call the mayor.
I'm going to be manning it.
Can you call the mayor right now? Would you think he can get through
Mayor
to the mayor?
Chalokian's
You think
number. Just a minute.
You think he can get through to the mayor right now?
No.
Tell us about the mayor's
No.
the mayor's
I'm
hotline.
gonna have a mayor's hotline. You can call me or text me, and you get to talk to me. I answer. My whole career.
You're going to sit in your office. Let me get this
No, it's
straight.
gonna be my
now.
cell phone.
You got
No, he's not going to sit in his office.
It's
Say it to
like
the phone, you dark
my
fool.
wife said, "Are you crazy?" My wife said, "Are you crazy?" And I said, "Pam, do I answer all the phones now since you know me what my business is as a councilman?" She says, "Yeah, you're right. It's nothing different. Anybody that ever has to get a hold of me, I answer."
You
Can
were
you
on
do
the
it now?
council how long?
I was 2 terms, 2005 for 1 year, and then 2011 to 4.
Can he do it right now?
Okay.
Absolutely.
What's your cell number?
579-0294. Call me. And the sad part is I still get calls every day if I can help people. And there's nothing, my mom always said, there's nothing wrong if you can help somebody.
Sure.
Bob Anderson was another guy that, God rest his soul, real good friend. If they call us, we answer, okay? And here's the thing, you call me, if it's something I can fix right away, I'm gonna tell you. And if it's something that's long-term, I'll tell you, well, I can't do it, might be a week, a month, or 2 months, or whatever we gotta
Right.
do. But you're gonna get me. And the good part is, you're going to hear, Chalokian's, he's in bed with the unions. Yeah, you're right. I've been a union guy for 32 years, okay? And I tell everybody it's an asset that I'm a union person. I'm the president of all the unions. I know exactly what the workers do. I know exactly what line in the budget the money's for. I know what we need, what we don't need, okay? Chalokian's not going to do nothing with the workers. They're going to get everything. Again, public record. If you look, every time we had a budget crisis where the mayors wanted to raise taxes, I cut overtime. I cut whatever we had to do to balance that budget. So did the workers get a special treatment? Absolutely not. But here's the thing. With the mayor hotline, you're going to have the mayor's hotline team. I'm going to have a group of workers, the best workers of each department that I know. And I believe me, I know 32 years. I know who the good workers are. I know the ones that aren't up to par. You're going to have a mayor's hotline team and a mayor's hotline. So when I call that team out to fix your sidewalk, to trim your tree, or whatever the problem is, you're going to have the best help that's going to do it fast, quick, and we're going to get your tragedies are all
Somebody said, Glenn has been working with the unions, but not only is he comfortable to talk with them, he's going to be able to save us money, for instance, on, say, demolition and asbestos removal.
Yeah.
And they said, I don't know how true this is, that you already done some background work to say, can we, instead of going to an outside contractor, can we have union people come in and do this for the city?
I had the whole program put together. I had the whole thing put together. I worked with Dave Kinney. I worked with Spicone at the time. I worked with Craig Johnson.
They trained a bunch of people, didn't they?
Well, in 1990, we had asbestos guys trained. And, over the years, you meet a lot of good people. I met Dick Palladino from Local 91. And when he heard about my idea, he says, listen, we teach the training right here for asbestos removal. He says, I will train all your guys, get them certified with supervisor license for asbestos removal. And I asked Dick, why would we need supervisor license? Because the good part is, if they're on the job, and they don't need a couple guys. With the supervisor license, if you got 1 or 2 guys in there, you're good. You got supervision too. He was going to pay for all the license. So I had to ask the question, how is that a good thing for you? He says, when Niagara Falls does bad, no developers want to come here, so my people don't work. So we want to be part of the community. We want to help it fix the problems of Niagara Falls, hopefully get it successful, and then it makes us get jobs, you've got development here. And it's smart, smart. That's the thing. We can't be greedy of, so-and-so's company has to get demolition. Again, I'm not here to make people money. I'm here for you and roll so your taxes don't go up and you get that service.
Well, he's
If
looking
we had,
long-term.
but I'm confused at this. I know we train people, city workers, to do asbestos removal. I know we did.
Yeah.
So why are we going out to other agencies? Doesn't that cost us a lot
absolutely.
more?
I just told you.
So why are we doing it though?
That's the political game. It's all about making people money. Like I've been saying, and people don't want to hear it, but again, I'm not shy. I tell you how the truth is. People get involved with politics. If you look at the donators, follow the money trail. They donate money to get the jobs, to make more money. Does a job cost 10 times more? Sure, but that's who they give the jobs to. Again, I'm 52 years old. I've been here my whole life. I know the system better than anybody. We're going to do whatever way we can to make it cheaper, where the taxpayers are happy, and we save money. Because at the end of the day, we got to have a balanced budget. And we're not just going to have a balanced budget. We're going to have a surplus down the road.
Are taxes going to be raised? Are we doing reevaluations? Are we going to raise everybody's? People right now, that's what they're worried about. Are my taxes going to go up?
Yeah, you hear different things. Like it's one thing I'm going to tell everybody. Like I went to the debates, and you hear Seth's land value tax, and then you hear Bobby saying against it.
Sure.
There's no magic answer. Okay, if I tell you right now that we're gonna fix the taxes tomorrow, absolutely not. I'm not going to lie to you. It's something that is a very bad situation that we're in. If we can make Niagara Falls better and get more revenue in and stop wasting money, that's how we get the tax lower. I don't want to reassess. I don't want to have to raise taxes. Again, they can talk about everything they've done. Public record, Glenn Chalokian always balanced the budget without raising taxes. Didn't matter who was mayor. I figured it out. Is it worse now? Absolutely. I'm scared to look at it. But we're going to work hard to figure out not to raise taxes. You know what I mean? We got to figure out different ways. And I got a couple ideas I got to look into, but I'm not a tax expert, and I'm not going to tell you, hey, Sal, you know what? I'm going to figure it out. We got the business owners that pay double. You got the regular homeowners that pay high taxes. So you got the business owners mad. So if you want the business owners on your side, you're going to tell me, oh, we're going to make it equal. Well, here's a simple thing. If you have a business, you open your door, you can make money, right?
Right.
If I'm home, I can't open the door and make no money.
Right.
So you get both ends. It's not good for the homeowners to pay for the business owners. But then you look at the business owners. If they're high taxes, why do they want to develop here? But here's the thing:
True.
if Niagara Falls is booming, and you can open up your business and make a ton of money, it's all booming like when I was a kid. You don't care what the taxes are because the money's flying. So let's make Niagara Falls so busy that the owners come and say, you know what? I didn't care about the taxes. I'm making so much money, it don't matter. But when you're dead and there ain't no business here and you pay that big high tax bill,
Yeah.
I get it. I feel bad for the business owners.
Sure.
I used to tell people, the crooks will do better with me as mayor than with the rest of the crumbs they get from other people. Because I'm going to make Niagara Falls busy and they're going to make money. The little crumbs they get year after year, I mean, you're getting crumbs. Is that a good thing? Absolutely not. We got to get Niagara Falls busy. We got to make everybody money.
And the next time you come, you're going to tell us.
Step 1 or 2 of our plans, Sal. Visual.
We're going to jump right in.
Jump right in.
All right.
If you were going to build the perfect lawn and garden tractor, what would it look like? Would it have a direct drive shaft? A hydraulic deck lift? What about a cast iron front axle or a welded steel frame? How easy would your tractor be to operate? Would it have power steering and cruise control? How about an automatic transmission? Would your tractor have a cup holder? See, the reason we ask is, we've already built that tractor, the Cub Cadet, the world's best designed lawn and garden tractor. Call this number now to find out what makes the Cub Cadet that much better than an ordinary tractor.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing at your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Niagara Lawn and Garden Equipment, today.
Well, they got all kinds of equipment out there. They have anything you need for your lawn and garden. And if you weren't lucky enough to buy a Cub Cadet lawnmower last year, and maybe the mower you got this year's not running right, they even got good mechanics who'll fix it for you. See Mike Richards and the folks out at Cub Cadet, 31 just off Military Road. Glenn Chalokian is with us. You're rolling into this is the first kind of the kickoff of your,
Yep.
I mean, you said before you were running, but you really haven't kicked the campaign off. and now this is it.
This is it. We're having fun. We're excited. I know it's a lot of work ahead of us, but I love hard work.
You're going to roll everything out, you said, I know, bit by bit, and you're going to, will it be complete in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months? You're going to just drag it out right to the end?
Every couple of weeks, we're going to put a new thing out, 2 to 3 weeks. We got to go all the way to November. Hopefully, we get everything done in a nice time frame, and then we're going to advertise what we're doing. The key thing is getting the message out of here's our plan, here's how we're going to do it, and we got to reach people. And it's hard because the other people don't go on the internet.
Right.
Advertising is
Right.
expensive, so we got to think of what's our ways to get that message out to everybody that we can.
I got people calling in, but they're calling the wrong number. Our number is 333-3020. We got a couple minutes left with
Call
Glenn
in.
Chalokian.
Late calls, call in.
If we can squeeze
People
them
are
in here.
watching, they just...
Tell me, but they're calling the wrong number. 333-3020, and don't forget this will be up on YouTube, and it will be available to anybody who wants to see what Glenn's proposing. And Glenn, people want to get a hold of you.
Real simple. We're going to call the mayor's hotline. My phone number, 579-0294. Again, my cell phone number is 579-0294. Call me. Text me, whatever you want to do. I always get back to you. And whatever you need, if you want to meet me, I'd love to sit down with you. If you want me to come to your house, coffee, got a question, you want to yell at me, do a good job, bad job, just call me.
And your fundraiser.
Fundraiser's July 24th at the Como Restaurant, 6
What
to 8.
night of the week is that?
That's a Wednesday night.
Okay, Wednesday
6 to
night.
8, $50. Sorry about the price, but we got to make some money so we can advertise. That's the part of campaign I hate is the money part, but you got to have it.
Gotta have it.
So again, July 24th, 6 to 8, Wednesday night at the Como. After that, all through the summers, we're going to be all about have some picnics and stuff and some cheaper stuff. And the more people I meet is a better thing. If you got problems or ideas, tell me, and I like to hear it.
Okay.
So, again, the campaign kicks off today, and are you looking for ideas? Are you looking to hear what people think you should do? Or, you want people to call you and
Oh,
tell
yeah,
you?
absolutely. Ideas, tell me, if I said something you don't like, tell me why. I like to know. I'm not perfect. If you have good ideas, if you want to just call me and yell, because I know the history of Niagara Falls, that's a good thing too. I yell with you. We'll yell together.
Yeah.
So, you know what it's where everybody's frustrated. Like I see, we're frustrated, right? We had enough.
Absolutely.
We had enough.
Enough's enough,
So
that's right.
like a nice saying is, I like Chalokian is the only chance for change. And that's the truth. I'm the only guy that can change Niagara Falls. And I believe that. I wouldn't never say nothing if I didn't believe it. Are the other guys good? Good guys? Absolutely. Are they qualified to run a city? Absolutely not. And I'll say that to blue in your face. Because again, check my public record, check my background. I've been doing it 32 years. So you know what? If you want change, Chalokian's the only guy that's going to do
Okay,
it.
so your last name, the first 2 letters are CH.
Yeah.
What's the first 2 letters of change? CH.
Oh, look at that, Ro.
There you go, thank you.
You're hired again.
Thank you.
Good.
Wow.
Look at that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
She wants to be. She wants to be.
I'm his virtual campaign
I like that.
person.
Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
There you go. Put that down. Here,
Another,
got a pen.
another,
I'll write
another
it down.
slogan from Rose. That's,
It was. I thought of that one night. It's NBN. It's the No Bullshit Network. We don't lie here.
No.
We don't cover anything up. This is fact.
Well,
Covering
Glenn-
up is what's gotten our city in trouble.
Glenn,
so.
I wish you the best of luck. You
Yes.
are welcome throughout the
appreciate it.
campaign
Thank
to
you.
come back.
Yes,
If you are a
absolutely.
candidate, you want to appear on the show, contact us at NBN, Niagara Broadcast Network, NBN 78900 at gmail.com, or you could call us at 283-8207. Any candidate is welcome throughout the term of this election so far. Some people get out of hand sometimes. And
Do you have headquarters?
No headquarters.
Why?
I'll tell you, true sale, it's a waste of money. I don't need people hanging around, brown nose, or whatever they want to do. I'm a guy that's on the street. We talk about fiscal responsibility. We don't need no headquarters. We do everything on the road. We do stuff door to door, and no headquarters. But again, I'm accessible. Just call me. I'll come to your house.
There you go.
Get the number one more time.
579-0294.
Line them up, folks. Get them to come over to your
phone's
house.
gonna be ringing.
Fun. Glenn Chalokian, he's running for mayor. He's a Republican candidate. Hey, don't forget, if you are looking for some good articles and you want to save some money, go to the People's Casino and Gold Mine. They're on Military Road. They're across from the old Kmart store. They buy gold, they sell gold, and everything there is pennies on the dollar. In fact, everything's 50% off this week. You go in there and you could deal with them. Go in there and talk to them, offer them what you think something's worth. You're going to get yourself a good bargain, whether it's memorabilia, tools, clothes, you name it, instruments, computers, all kinds of stuff. People's Casino and Gold Mine. Well, we will return Friday with more and candidates throughout the year. So,
Did we say congratulations to Kenny Tompkins and
John Spanbauer and Eric Herbert, who won, and
there you go.
I guess Dennis won. There's,
So congrats to all of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all
My friend Stephanie Kinsey won. Okay.
a lot of good folks,
Legislature.
and they're all
It's
welcome.
all out there.
They're all welcome. Contact us, NBN 7900 @gmail.com. See you then, folks.